What's up, guys? It's Grinch KD. So I ended up asking my Discord probably about a week and a half ago if they'd be interested in a Q&A SOTF edition, and it got a lot of support from the Discord. So I made a channel on the Discord with some a place to leave your questions, and people left their questions. I let them ask as many questions as they wanted. So we've got a nice handful of questions here to go through. I'm going to be answering these, and I'll put some old Survival of the Fittest gameplay in the background. I mean, obviously, you guys are watching it right now, so I hope you guys are enjoying that. No clue what it's going to be. Hopefully, there's some dubs in there. So, we'll start with the first question. And forgive me, I'm still a little stuffy, a little sick, but I think my voice sounds pretty normal right now, and I still want to get this out for you guys on Tuesday. Right now, it's Sunday, so give me time to edit it and just make it look all nice, make it all nice for you guys. So Gremlin asks, do you like Doeds and Ankies? Also, first message he put. So he was the first question. Let's see, man. I think using the Anki would be like torture for me. I would hate that. The Doed was even pretty unfun to use. I've seen some crazy wins with it. I guess if you get it to the final circle, it's really good. I've heard two people that have done it. I heard Frog Void has done it. I've actually seen his video, and then another guy on one of my videos left a comment. Not sure what his name was, but he left a comment saying that he had pulled it off too. Let's see. So the Doed isn't as bad as the Yankee. I'd say, do I like the Doed? I wouldn't say like. I live with it in harmony. The Yankee, I just like the Yankee. If you had to choose between, this is from Abo Dabo, or you guys will hear me call him in the streams Abo, because that's what he likes to be called. If you had to choose between fire bow or compound bow, what would you use against the Giga? So I used to actually use the compound bow against literally everything, but I had been told that the fire bow was actually better against the Giga. I had never ever done the math or anything to test it, but it does feel like the fire bow does a lot more damage, especially because you hit a fire shot and it starts running or charging you. You can kind of do that tick damage. So I think overall the fire bow is going to be easier to use. Honestly, I think you could kill it quicker with a compound bow. Like if you were riding a trike and it was just munching you in the face and you had to kill it as fast as possible, I think the compound bow would be quicker, but that fire tick damage on like a moose or something would be nice. So if you're using a moose, I'd just shoot the fire arrow, run 3 or 4 seconds, let the fire do its thing, shoot it again, rinse and repeat until it hopefully dies or until you die. Frog Void asks, when is Doed coming back? And then he put JK. I'll answer this one seriously. I am not sure. I don't have any plans to try with the Doed again. I think SOTF is a very small community now, and a lot of the people that play are really, really good, so I doubt anybody would let me get a Doed to the end game. That'd be pretty impressive considering half the people I fight are YouTubers or the same people I see every single day. So I don't have any plans to bring it back as of right now. Delusion asks, how did you afford your setup? So I had gotten a summer job when I turned 17. Yeah, after my junior year of high school, I'd gotten a summer job. I think I banked about $2,000 during that summer. And then I graduated during COVID, so we didn't actually have a graduation. Couldn't do a party or anything, so my parents ended up giving me the money that they were going to spend on my party, and they ended up just giving it to me straight up. So I had the job income and then the kind of graduation money, as well as my grandma does something where she gives a certain amount of money to everybody when they turn 18. Shout out to grandma. But that's how I afforded it. I had a nice couple $1,000s. I think I put about I want to say I put about $2,300 into my setup. Maybe something around that, maybe $2,000 to about $2,300 is what I spent on my setup. It's nothing too crazy. It's pretty basic. Most of the money is in the PC itself, so the PC is nice, and then the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor, and all that are pretty run of the mill. I mean, in my opinion. And then Froglet asks, "What is your setup?" So I use, what is this mouse? I use a Razer Naga Trinity mouse with the buttons on the side. I use a, MSI Optic Mag 24 1C monitor. I think this is about $200. The mouse, I think, is about $80 to $90. The keyboard, I'm not sure. I think it's just like a basic keyboard. A Logitech. There you go. I just looked at the bottom of it. And then my actual PC itself is the streaming PC from NVIDIA. If you go to the NVIDIA website, it was the streaming PC about 2 to 3 years ago. I'm not sure what the current one is. I'm sure they've updated it and added new parts to kind of keep it relevant. But the one that I got was about 2 or 3 years ago, so I'm sure some of the parts are different. I think back then it ran about $1,600 for the PC, and I got it pre-built. I don't know how to build PCs. I don't know shit about these things. These things are complicated as hell for me personally. That answers your question, Frogvoid. Delusion asks, oh no, Delusion just commented, asking the real questions here to Frogvoid. And then Matthew, he asks, Hunter, if you had to choose the strongest in SOTF, which would you choose, the Giga or the Car? That's a good question. I think I'd still say it's the Car just because of that movement speed, but I know a lot of people you could definitely argue the Giga because it has more health, and I think it has, more damage up until you get to like 60 to 80 rage on the Car. The Car has definitely been nerfed super heavy, but I still think the Car is stronger if we're talking at max level. If we're talking at the basic level, right, because you kind of got to compare both, I'd say I'd rather use the Giga if I had literally just tamed it, because the Car, as soon as you tame it, does like 20 damage. It's horrible. But then the Giga, when you tame it, I think it does, I want to say like 80-ish or something. It hits pretty solid when you first get it. Definitely nothing to scoff at. Alright. Gremlin asks, out of every dino, is the Dodo the strongest? It's God, isn't it? Facts, he do be spitting. Strap a C4 to that thing. Best dino in the game. Let's see. Halo Light asks, isn't SOTF related? Oh, this isn't SOTF related, but do you think... Oh, that's okay. Do you think Wildcard already fucked up Arc 2? I'm skeptical. I am very skeptical, especially with the third-person combat. And then I don't think it's going to be like servers with turrets and stuff like that. I think it's going to be like only campaign, or... Like, obviously you'll be able to play with your friends, but I think it's going to be very campaign-driven. Like, it kind of makes me think of like a Dark Souls with dinosaurs, and... as cool as that would be, like, if that was, I don't know, its own separate thing from Ark, maybe, but because it's the same people that are making Ark, we already have such a high expectation, because we kind of want more of the same thing, but better, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like a lot of people want Ark 2 to just be a better and newer Ark 1, if that makes sense, because that's what you'd kind of want out of any game, but to completely change the style of it is very risky. We'll see if it pays off, but I think things aren't looking good for Ark 2 personally. I'm still definitely going to buy it, record it, and play it, and I'll probably end up enjoying it, but I'm fairly certain I won't enjoy it as much as Ark 1. I'm pretty confident in that, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with the game. Nadepop asks, hey, shout out Nadepop, amazing Twitch streamer, and shout out to all of his guys as well, Mappy and Steak Happy. I don't believe there's anybody else, unless, I know I haven't played with him in a while, maybe he has some new homies that are streaming with him. But those are the ones that I've played with. So he says, Hunter, my man, the question is, do you ever see yourself being a full-time content creator? That's a good question. I think it'd definitely be cool. I've definitely thought about it. I mean, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate all you guys' support. SOTF really blew up the channel compared to what it used to be. Like, you go look at my channel before SOTF, and it was a lot different. The views were a lot less, which I mean is fine. I've always done YouTube because I enjoyed it. I mean, there's a reason there's 400 videos on my channel, and I haven't even been doing YouTube a year. It's because I love this shit. But do I ever see myself becoming a full-time content creator? I think there's a possibility for it. I think it'd be super cool. I've thought about it, like, dang, I could do so much if I had, 8 hours a day, every day to put into this. I could do so much more. I'm already happy with what I do. I know I say I only do 3 videos a week, or that's like my goal is 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I think pretty much every week I do 4 or 5 videos. I know lately I've been doing like 5, and this week it's going to be 5 because we got freaking one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and then one on Saturday. So we're going ham. Been going ham lately. So yeah, I think it's a possibility. Do I see it? I don't know. Like I said, I've thought about it. I know. I guess I think I've answered this question like 6 times. But I think there's definitely a possibility. I think it could happen thanks to all your guys' amazing support. And I'm going to definitely keep up the work. And I think if you want to make it on YouTube, you got to put in some serious work or have some super original ideas. And I like to think that I have some semi-original ideas, like the Tame reviews. That was pretty original in my opinion. And it seems like it's paid off. I think a lot of you guys really like the Tame reviews, which is cool. Hopefully when Ark Survival Ascended comes out, those things can still get views and help people out if they want to try and use a Tame, any newer players coming to the game. Gremlin said, who's your favorite person to play SOTF with besides your brother? I really enjoy playing SOTF with all you guys. Yeah, I like those streams that I do where the fans can join. I like, having you guys come in, playing a game or two with you, and then having someone new come in. It's fun to me. Let's see. Favorite person to play SOTF with, though? If I'm trying to think of anybody in particular, I know I've played with Nade Pop the most. I think as far as people outside of my brother, I think I know Nade Pop the best out of any other SOTF content creator. But I don't want to specifically say anybody's my favorite. But I think Nade Pop and his group, I really enjoy playing with. You know what? I think I would call them my favorite. But no hate to anybody else I play with. I love playing with everybody. But I think I'd say Nade Pop and his group are definitely the most fun to play with. Specifically Nade Pop and Mappy. I don't know Steak Happy too well, but he was cool to play with when I played with them in that live stream. He was pretty cool to play with too. I just don't know him as well. Let's see. And then Frog Void comments, it's me, Frog Void. And then Smile Fire puts the cap. He says cap. Let's see what other questions we got. Abo Davo says, do you feel happy when playing with Geo? If yes, why? If not, why? That's funny. Yeah, I love playing with Max. It's been crazy to watch like how he's grown as a player, how we've all grown as players, but especially him when he first played with us in our 200 subscriber special. We were like, holy cow, this guy's freaking, he's pretty good. He doesn't have a mic, and he tames like armies. He tames a Thyla. He would always split from the team, but somehow he would always be able to stay alive. Those games he did die, it was like, no, Max, why didn't you land with us? But in 90% of the time, he'd stay alive, and it's like, holy cow, dude, this guy's really good. And then he still plays SOTF so much. I see him in the Ark Survival the Fittest community. He's one of the better players out there, but he doesn't make any content or nothing. So he's kind of like only the us content creators know him. A lot of the fans don't really see him too much, except for in the videos and stuff like that. But I do enjoy playing with Max, yes, and he's a troll too, so he's funny. Frog Void says, "What is your favorite dino?" I think, or he said, "What is your favorite dinos?" Plural. You know what? I'll give you guys three. I'll give you guys three dinos. I'm gonna say the Trike. I'm gonna say the Karchar, just because the Karchar, it just looks cool. I mean, I'm a sucker for a big carnivore. I've always, even as a little kid, I always loved the T-Rex, but the Karcha is like, it's just fast. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun. It's not overpowered anymore too, so I like that. So let's see. We got the Trike, the Karcha. I'll give you guys one more. I don't want to say I'm thinking Baryonyx, but I don't want to quite say Baryonyx until I know for sure. Let me kind of think. I think it's between the Toad and the Baryonyx. Even though I don't use the Toad that much, I really enjoy the Toad. But I'm gonna say Baryonyx. We're gonna say Baryonyx. So it's gonna be Trike number 1, Karcher number 2, Baryonyx number 3. But like Baryonyx number 3 by like a mile. I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore. I used to, but it's not really the best speed mount. It's still a ton of fun though. Baryonyx is still a ton of fun. So Matthew asks, so now that Ark Survival Evolved is shutting down, would you go over to Ark Survival Ascended because all the new SOTF content will be over there, and will you get it on Steam? So obviously, I will not be going to Ark Survival Ascended. Just kidding. No, guys, of course I'm going to Ark Survival Ascended. Are you kidding me? I know there's a lot of controversy around them putting $60 on the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade and all the DLCs. I mean, $60 isn't going to make me go broke. I like to think I'm pretty smart with my money. I don't really spend money on much, I don't want to flex or nothing, but I'm pretty good at saving my money. So I'm going to spend the $60 on it. because I make the content for you guys, and it's just gonna be good for the channel. You guys are gonna enjoy it, right? Everybody's gonna love to see the new SOTF looking better. Hopefully my computer can run it. I'm sure we'll be able to, but I'm very excited for that. I definitely will be going over and playing it, and hopefully it's very similar so my skills transfer over, because I would hate to suck at the game and then be one of the worst players, but I hope that's not the case. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you join the Discord to be a part of cool things like this. You know, I will frequently, if I have ideas, I will send them out in the channel updates channel, and then I'll ask you guys, if you enjoy it, to leave some sort of reaction, just to give you guys an idea of the kind of support that we got on this Q&A. We had like 11 reactions on, like when I asked if people wanted a Q&A, we had 11 reactions on that, which is crazy considering there's like 40-ish people in the Discord. That's 25% of you guys. And then, I mean, for most things, if I get 5 to 6 reactions, I'm like, okay, we're doing that. But 11, like you guys, I think the Q&A is the most support for anything we've seen on the Discord. So you guys really wanted the Q&A. I enjoyed it. It's cool. I wish I wasn't sick, so I hope I sound normal. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing because I was sniffling and stuff like that. As I was saying before the interruption, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay that's playing on in the background. If you guys want to be a part of cool things like this, make sure you guys join the Discord. I feel like we're super welcoming. We got some cool people in here. Pretty active considering it's a small Discord. I'm definitely surprised every day. Pretty much every hour I'll log on and see messages. There's been a couple days where not much goes on in there, but most days there's usually people in there talking, which is pretty cool. I try to be in there as much as I can. If you at me, I'm definitely a lot more likely to respond. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
No way. No way. I think I hit him.
Yeah, you did. Oh, no, he's away again.
Kill buff, OP.
I hit him! I hit him with the cocoon! He's stuck out there in Storm!
I hit him with my slow.
Where's he at?
Okay, I'm going back.
I see him. Yep. Fuck this kid. Fuck this shitty card chart player. We hate him. Yeah, Brew Brother's on his ass. Brew Brother's gonna die though, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, he doesn't know that. See, I made him run out in the storm again.
You lost this card chart, just give up. You lost this shit. Unless we group up and he whoops our butt. That's what I'm trying to prevent. I don't want to group up.
He keeps taking storm damage because we keep chasing him.
No way.
He's gonna die out there.
That's fine.
Kill him. Just kill him at this point.
Fuck your shitty ass card chart. Fuck that card chart.
Oh.
Fuck the player. Well, he's in cloth gear. That's how bad of a player he is. He's in cloth gear. Trash ass player, bro. Motherfucker's in cloth gear. That's the kind of people that ride the cart cars, bro. That's so sad that a player like that can win the fucking game.
Not this
game. Not this game. He's like, get the fuck out of my lobby. How can he type fuck when I couldn't talk shit yesterday?
Because you were dead, Hunter. You can't talk shit when you're dead. You know?
Look at our kills.
Fuck, we had 39 fucking
We had 12
dino
kills? Holy
Hunter.
shit. Good stuff, boys.
Let's
Alright,
see
boys.
here.
Is it time for a solos, or we want to keep playing a squad?